Well, Nikki No Growth, $2. Well, would like to know what would Labor do to boost economic growth, seeing as the next budget has been dubbed the growth budget, I think it was.
Yeah, so first of all, you wouldn't provide unaffordable tax cuts and take money out of the productive economy. So, for example, Treasury in a report, Treasury in a report last year set out there were really 5 key reasons why New Zealand's productivity has declined over the years. One of them is our lack of investment in science and innovation. Well, the thing I wouldn't do is cut scientists and innovators by disestablishing, for example, Callaghan Institute, by disestablishing jobs in GNS science. So, these are really highly skilled scientists that we need in New Zealand. How are we meant to have that research and innovation in those key areas if you're basically getting rid of them and saying, oh, by the way, we don't really need you in New Zealand, you might as well go to Australia, which a lot of them have done. Or, as I saw with one of the GNS scientists, he's a geophysicist, quite flash. He'd gone back, he got a contract straight away in Germany because they wanted him. The interesting thing is I went to London late last year, to talk to the insurance industry because I wanted to be able to see how our reinsurers view New Zealand to help bring our insurance premiums down. One of the things they constantly said, these reinsurers, so these are the guys that these are the companies that reinsure the insurance companies here in New Zealand. They were saying, do not change GNS science. It is world-class science that we, as reinsurers, use as part of our forecasting to forecast the premiums we put in insurers in New Zealand. Didn't have the heart to tell them that a whole bunch of them had just been fired. So research, science and innovation, don't cut the budget. That's one thing that Labor would have to make sure that we basically start to rebuild, because we need science, we need innovation. There does need to be some of it in government, but also that's what Callaghan Institute was doing as well. I've got to give credit to Megan Woods with the R&D tax credit. That was a big reason why she brought it in, was to try and boost some productivity growth in that research space. One of the other key areas that was why New Zealand was failing was just around education. It's not that our rates were dropping below worldwide sort of levels. It's just that we weren't advancing as fast as we used to. So we still have a sound education system, but it wasn't growing at the getting the results or faster results like we previously had. So what does the research tell us? Kids that go to school hungry don't learn. Feed the kids. Make sure that you support teachers. If the curriculum needs to change, work with the teachers who actually teach the curriculum around those changes that are needed in order to teach kids better. The skills and employment through apprenticeship boost, the way that we look at basically, not every kid when they leave school has to go to tertiary education. Actually, trades are just as important. We need tradies. So being able to support that part of the sector means that we have construction sector workers here who therefore, when the government decides or when Labor decides to invest in infrastructure, we have the workforce here. So there's a lot of things, again, really good report by Treasury. Or anybody who's a geek out there that loves reading that stuff, have a read of it, because basically it sets it out really clearly where we need to strengthen. But what we're seeing from the government is a lot of cuts to those key areas because they think that the market will do it. Well, the market doesn't have that many jobs to offer right now.